2, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And out a little across the 25 to the 27. First carry now for David Montgomery. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. I mean, look at this defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams in the top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery to about the 40-yard line. The Lions at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, was strictly the run game.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Flushed out right. They'll get that complete to Albert O. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he'll get a couple here now to the 22. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. To throw is Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down. Robinson again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Here's Daniels. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. In the first drive, they were moving the ball okay. Then the interception. Now time to regroup after giving up the score.
Yeah, I noticed him on the sideline.
There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, 68 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Daniels. That's complete. It's Okuegbunam. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you...
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 33 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on third down, Goff. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that, very nearly a second interception of this first quarter. He's been really loose with the football, and that's going to need to change as this game moves along.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, you know, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
To the air goes Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Daniels looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You guys have been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50. 1st and 10. Gone. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Off play action. Here's Goff. Steps away. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
He gets this one to Davis Price. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Second down and 6 now. Well, they go play action. Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Daniels from the gun on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Robinson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So here we go on a third and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Back to throw. Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he slings one that's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Goff. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action, now it's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Let's give more credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Badgley able to knock this one through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels being chased out left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Goff now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Goff now looking to throw. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start. Yet again, Goff is intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead is now 24.
Next to pitch the score, Commanders 45, Lions 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now it's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action. It's Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders will take over here at their own we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there. But obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing now is Daniels. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flush. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a play fake, and it's gone.
39-yard line.
To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down.
3 yards. And the Lions first down.
Goff. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Back to throw. Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. That is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Off play action. Here's Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. David Montgomery with career touchdown number 60. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
What a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. And that is incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air. They got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Trying to run it in with Montgomery. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th.
Lions 37.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They run the option on 2nd down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Now Daniels. He gets this one to Davis Price. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Goff now looks to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time. And now here is another interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Now Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A shotgun snap for Goff. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Here's Goff. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. And that nearly 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. This will be fielded at the 17. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. This is 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. St. Brown on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. 3rd and 4. Again, it's Robinson. And he will have a Commander's 1st down, and that should just about do it. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it